Well, welcome. This is Noblesville High School softball. Tonight, Noblesville High School will play Tipton. You may hear a little wind in the microphone tonight. It's kind of a windy night here at Noblesville High School, as most of you probably know out there. We got a game between Noblesville. And the third batter is number 35, Allie Compton, and she'll play left field. Fourth batter will be number 20, Zoe Schaefer. She'll be playing first. Number 16, Ashley Cleverly. She'll be pitching for the Millers tonight. She'll open up here. The sixth batter, number 7, Maddie Moore, and she'll be playing right field. The seventh batter will be number 17, Ariel Gaskell. She will play third base. And at our number 8th batter is number 21, and that'll be Cassie Neal. And the number 9th batter will be Alexis Shannon, and she'll be playing shortstop. Right now, the umpires and the coaches and the captains are at home plate going through the rules and regulations that we're going through tonight. But we should be getting here. Stephanie Ramsey, who is a senior, was not playing. She's still recovering from surgery. So, talking to Coach Ramsey before the game, he told me that the gals, Stephanie and Cleverly, were still injured, and also, of course, Alexis Shannon and Alexis Shannon just come out of basketball season. So they may get a little bit of slow start, but I'm sure the Millers are going to be very, very tough this season going out. So the Millers are getting ready for their first home game, and I'm sure we're going to get ready for the national announcement. National. Olivia Wynn will bat third. Number 29, Maddie Everly, will bat fifth. Trying to get the lineup down here for Tipton before I go ahead and announce them. So Jennifer Ritchie's the coach for the Tipton Blue Devils. Now we'll introduce the Noblesville Millers. Number 31, Brooke Heron. She's a non-starter. She's a pitcher. Number 42, Jordan Terrell. Number 22 is Taylor Bowman. Number 19 is Stephanie Ramsey, who's still rehabbing. Number 14 is Shelby Doty. Number 16 is Annie Conger. Now, as we repeated before, the Noblesville Millers starting lineup, so we won't go through that. We'll talk a little bit about the Millers. Basically they're going with 4 seniors, okay, on this year's squad. 3 of them have scholarships. Actually, Cleverly is going to Anderson. She's committed to Anderson. Megan Montgomery is committed to Belmont Abbey, and Stephanie Ramsey is committed to Purdue. So we have some juniors that have a verbal commitment this year. And that happens to be Allie Compton. She's verbally committed to Western Illinois, and Zoe Schaefer is committed to Southern Illinois. So we got 5 gals here on the Noblesville team that have either committed or verbally committed. The coach for the Millers is Mike Ramsey, and now we're getting ready to do the national anthem. So I'll go off for just a few minutes, and we'll do the national anthem. Starting off opening day here at Noblesville High School softball field, and got a good crowd here. Of course, the wind is pretty tough, and as you well know from hearing through the microphone here, so we'll try to do the best we can with get ready to have first pitch here. The first batter for Tipton will be Leah Powell. She's actually a freshman. So we're getting ready to start here. Strike 2. Got 2 strikes on the batter. Strike 3, and cleverly does.
Now batting, first baseman number 19, Taylor.
We got 1 out now. Ashley Cleverly's throwing well here.
The catcher, number 8, Olivia Wynn.
All right, 2 outs. Olivia Wynn, the catcher, is now batting. She's a sophomore. Tipton's a pretty young team. First pitch is a ball. Ashley Cleverly is getting ready to throw the pitch. Strike. So 1-1. Timeout. The catcher wants to go out and talk to the pitcher. Cassie Neal comes back after talking to Ashley at the pitcher's mound. Strike. It's 2 strikes on a batter, so it's 1-2. 2 outs. We're in the first inning. Ball. So now there's a 2-2 count. 2-2 count on the batter. Ball hit straight back to the pitcher for the 3rd out. So Tipton goes down 1-2-3. So the top of the first inning, they got no runs and no hits. So now the Millers will come to bat. Will be leading off for the Millers is number 13, Megan Montgomery. She's our center fielder. Tipton Blue Devils are a relatively young team. They do start 2 or 3 seniors, but they have they play with quite a bit of freshmen and sophomores. Well, this is 8CTV in Noblesville. It's an internet station. If you want to check us out, we'll have this broadcast live later on. Broadcast on demand later on, probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. It'll be up on our website, HamiltonCountyTV.com. Maddie Everingly is the pitcher for Tipton, and she's coming out to get warmed up here. She's number 29, and she's a sophomore. And, of course, the catcher for Tipton is a sophomore, also Olivia Wynn. So both their batteries, the pitcher and the catcher, are both sophomores. So it'll be an interesting game here tonight. Jewelers is one of our sponsors. They're at 98 9th Street in downtown Noblesville. Their number is 773-3383. So give them a call and visit Smith's Jewelers in beautiful downtown Noblesville. All right, the first batter for the Millers is number 13, Megan Montgomery. She's our center fielder.
Leading off for Noblesville in the bottom of the first inning, center fielder number 13, Megan Montgomery.
0-2 on the batter, Megan Montgomery. The pitch was a ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter. To the shortstop, to first base. So for UP keeping score out there, it's 6-3.
Now batting, second baseman, number 12, Ellie Baker.
First pitch is a strike. Ellie's a senior for the Millers this year. She starts at second base. 0-2 on her. Shot up the middle, shortstop to first base. She's out. That's 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, number 35, Allie Tipton.
So we got 2 outs on the Millers here. Allie Compton, number 35's up. Three up and 3 down. The Millers hit the ball, but didn't get anywhere. So after 1 complete inning, it's 0-0.
Said to go ahead and tell their names when they get up to bat.
I have it.
Not much time between innings.
No. I got it.
Leading off the Blue Devils in the top of the second inning, the pitcher, number 29, Maddie Everling.
Leading off for Tipton this innings, the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, Maddie Everingling. Maddie gets off first base on an error. We'll make a little change here. We'll have help with the scoreboard here. Putting in a designated batter. She's a number 5 batter, and she's a senior for the Tipton Blue Devils. Number 12, Kennedy Stevens will be running. She's a freshman. She'll be running for Everland, who is the pitcher. First pitch, a foul ball. So 1 strike on the batter. One strike on the batter. Foul ball, out of play. There's 2 strikes on the batter. It's 0-2. Ball a little bit outside, so the count's 1-2. There's a ball. There's also one ball. Pop fly, no play. Back to the screen. This count's still 1-2. Another foul ball. Myra Kessinger is hanging in there. This count's still 1-2. No outs. We're in the top of the second inning. Foul ball. Another foul ball. Myra's hanging tough in here. And Ashley's hanging tough on the mound here. Still 1-2 on the batter. Another foul. They're hanging tough here. Still 1-2. She got her on a high pitch there. Strike 3, 1 out. Now batting number 6, Josie Wood. She's a senior. Cleverly a little outside. Throw down to first. Not in time. Cassie Neal trying to keep him honest over there. Foul ball. 1-1. Two strikes on the batter, which is Josie Wood, number 6. 1-2 is the count. That's strike 3. 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder,
Number 11, Heather Straw is the batter for Tipton. Strong's a sophomore. One on one count, 2 outs. Tipton's got a base runner on first base. Hit down the first base line for the 3rd out. Zoe Schaefer does the unassist out down there at first base. Miller's made 1 error, no runs, no hits. So we had 1 error in the first inning there. We go to the bottom of the second. The Miller's coming to the plate. Another sponsor is Gatewoods Nursery, 9555 East 206th Street in Noblesville. Gatewoods have been around for a long time. They're a family business, have great produce and nursery items. A great family. Go in and visit them at Gatewoods Nursery and Produce. First batter for the Millers is number 4 batter, which is Zoe Schaefer, first baseman. Guess we have a little problem here. We need a Band-Aid, so let's hold up play for a second here. Little injury. Also wants to thank another sponsor, Smith's Jewelers. They're located on downtown Noblesville, around the square on Logan and 9th Street. And for fine jewelry, check out Smith's. They got a great display of great jewelry items. Kind of holding up here a second. Zoe last year hit for the Millers and played for the Millers. She hit 479 last season for the Millers. So she's a good veteran ball player. Zoe's a junior, plays first base. Cleverly will be the next batter. She'll bat second. We're still kind of delayed till we get the injury taken care of here in the game. It's probably the catcher. Looks like they may be making a change, so.
Number 12.
Couple of defensive changes for Tipton. We'll update you here in a second. Leading out for Noblesville in the bottom of the second inning, first baseman number 20, Zoe Schaefer.
Well, here we're going to get going here now. Zoe Schaefer is the first batter for the Millers. She's a junior. She plays first base. Oh, a shot right up the middle. Went through the pitcher's glove. A heck of a line drive. So Zoe Schaefer's on. The next batter is Ashley.
Number 16, Ashley Cleverly.
First pitch is a foul ball. Third baseman picks it up in foul territory. That was quite a shot up the middle there. That first one was Zoe Shaver shot up the first, ricocheted off the pitcher's glove. It was a shot. Oh, and 1 on the batter. Cleverly. She lays down a bunt. Lays on the first. Tipton goes from third to first for the out. Cleverly moves the runner around, so she moves Zoe Schaefer second base, so we got one out. The next batter is Maddie Moore. She's the right fielder, number 7. Maddie's one of those freshmen. She's a ball player, and she's got the starting call here today. So we got Maddie Moore at the plate. 1-1 on the batter. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. And air, here comes the Millers. They'll score. Schaefer scores. Maddie Morris goes to second on the throwing air. So we got 1 out. We got Maddie Moore on second.
Number 17,
Ariel Gaskell's the batter for the Millers. She's number 17. She's the third baseman. Shot up the middle. Another base hit. So he goes to third, thinks about heading home, decides not to, and goes back to third base. So we got runners. The Millers got runners on second and third. They've got 1 run in. So the Millers are leading 1-0.
number 21, Cassie Neal.
Next batter for the Millers is the catcher, number 21, Cassie Neal. Coach Ramsey calls timeout and talks to his base runners and to Cassie. We have 1 out on Neal's Neal's the batter. She's our catcher. Ball's high. Pitch was called a strike. Said she went out around. Ball bunts, popped up. Nobody catches. So with 1 out, bases are loaded. We're up 1 run.
Number 6, Alexis Shannon.
The next batter is Alexa Shannon, number 6. She's playing shortstop tonight. She's a sophomore. Putting a runner in for the catcher, courtesy runner. Number 14 for the catcher. Shelby Doty is coming in to run. She's a senior.
Ready at first base for Noblesville, number 13, Shelby Doty.
Very familiar with Alexa Shannon. She started on the Noblesville Miller basketball team this season as a sophomore. She was a great basketball player, and I'm sure she's a great softball player here too. She's one fine athlete. Three and 0 on the batter, Alexis Shannon. Shot right up the middle. Alexis Shannon. The Millers score 1. The Millers score 2. Alexis Shannon drives in 2 runs, 2 RBIs for the 9th batter, Alexis Shannon. Good shot right up the middle. Now we're back to the top.
Now batting for the Millers, center fielder, Megan Montgomery.
Megan Montgomery, the center fielder, number 13. 2 balls and no strikes. Shot right up the middle. Everly, she's hurt. 1 run scores. There's been some big shots coming up the middle from Noblesville. They've been hitting the ball hard. Noblesville trainer Megan Baston's out to check and see if there's anything she can do to help. Still got a timeout here. Just a shot came up the middle, went off the leg of the pitcher, Maddie Everly. The Millers are up by 4 runs. They've scored 4 runs this inning. There's 1 out. We're at the top of our order. Megan Montgomery just took that shot right off the ankle of Maddie Everly. Like I said, Noblesville trainer Megan Baston's out there checking to make sure she's okay. She's going to take a couple warm-up pitches, see if she can go. This inning, the Millers have been hitting the ball very, very hard right up the middle. So Maddie Everly is going to stay in the game here. The next batter is number 12, the second baseman, L.A. Baker. We got 1 out. We got runners on first and third. First pitch by Everly is a strike. There's a bunt, go lay down. Everybody's safe. Miller score another run as Alexis Shannon comes in. The next batter, number 35, Allie Compton. She's a left fielder. Ball, here comes coming home. Another score for the Millers.
Batting for the Millers, left fielder, Allie Compton.
Allie Compton coming up here. Score 6-0. The Millers have a runner on second base. Shot to the second baseman. She's fumbling around, and there's safe. Allie Compton, the second baseman, number 4. Ryan bobbled the ball, and Compton was running very quickly down the line and was safe. The next batter is number 20, Zoe Schaefer. She's the first baseman. The Millers have runners again on first and third. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch is a ball. So 1-1 on the batter. Zoe Schaefer, our batter. She's the first baseman. Ball 2, 2-1. Haley Baker's on third base. Ball 2. Fly ball to right field. The right fielder catches it. Number 12, Haley Baker scores. So we got 2 outs now. The Millers are up 7-0. 2 outs. Next batter, number 16, Ashley Cleverly, the pitcher. We got 2 outs. Flied out. On 7 hits and 1 error. So after 2 complete innings, it's Noblesville 7, Tipton nothing. Well, at least a win. Let's quit blowing, and it's a little bit cooler now, and the sun behind the clouds, so it's a little bit easier for us to read the computers now.
In the bottom of the second inning, Noblesville has 7 runs on 7 hits. 1 Tipton error and 1 runner left on base.
Miller's making a pitching change.
Your attention now pitching for Noblesville, number 26, Annie Conger. Other defensive change for Noblesville, Ashley Cleverly, number 16, now playing first base for the Millers.
So Cleverly moves to first base for the Millers now, with Conger coming in to pitch. Millers are huddled up at on the pitcher's mound, giving Annie a little bit of support here.
Leading off for Tipton in the top of the 3rd inning, the third baseman, number 2, Ava Ridenauer.
Ava Ridenauer, 2, is leading off for Tipton in this top of the 3rd inning. She's a sophomore. First pitch to Ava is a ball. Ball 2. Want to thank our sponsor, Gatewoods Nursery and Produce, for being a sponsor here. Also, Noblesville Trophies for being a sponsor. Foul ball. That makes the count 1-2. Also, another sponsor we have is Smith's Jewelers. They're located in downtown Noblesville in the corner of Logan and 9th Street. Their number is 773-3383. Ball 3-1. The batter. Ball 4. So Ava Breitenhauer's on first base. The next batter is Michaela Ryan. She's a senior. She's number 4.
Now batting, second baseman, number 4, Michaela Ryan.
Ryan the batter. First pitch of ball. Breitenhauer on first for Tipton. Ball 2. Hit the gap in left field. Get the ball into the shortstop, Alexa Shannon. She's running it in. Now batting the leadoff hitter, Leah Powell.
Now batting, center fielder, Leah Powell.
He's our center fielder. No outs, and Tipton's got runners on second and third. First pitch, a strike. Ground ball got through. Tipton scores a run, so it's now 7-1.
Good job, good job. Come on, Taylor, keep it going, girl. Good job. You're gonna be late, though.
Team huddles up at the pitcher's mound to give Annie a little bit of encouragement. There's on the corner at first and third. There's no outs. I want to thank our sponsors, Noblesville Trophies. You can reach them on the phone at 773-7391. It's now batting. We got runners on second and third for Tipton. One strike on the batter. No outs. Ball 2. I want to thank Smith's Jewelers for being our sponsor, and also Logan Street Signs and Banners. Ball outside. 2-1. The batter, Henry, number 19 for Tipton. Pitch right down the middle. It's in the gap. Once again, the gap between left and center. catcher, Olivia. She's number 8. First pitch is high. It's a ball. Tipton's got a runner on second base. Still no outs. Ball 2, 2-0. Foul ball. Counts now 2-1. On the batter, Olivia Wynn. She's the catcher. Foul ball. 3-2 on the batter now. That's ball 4, so we got runners on first and second. Everling, she's the pitcher. She's a sophomore. She's batting in the 4-hole. She's power. With runners on first and second. First pitch is a strike. Maddie, her first time up, reached on an air. A base hit. Throw to plate, nice block. So bases loaded. Courtesy runner. Abby Wood is a courtesy runner. She's a 9th grader. Mariah Kessler is the batter now. Hit, second base. No play, no play. Tipton scores another run.
All right, keep it going, keep it going. Way to hustle, girls.
Now batting, shortstop, Josie Wood.
All right, come on. All right, good eye, good eye.
Still bases are loaded. Josie Wood hits a gap again. A play at third. No play in air on the throw.
All right, good job, good job. Way to hustle. All right.
So we still got bases loaded. No outs. Scored 7-5. First pitch of ball. Batter's number 11, Heather Strong. One and one on the batter. Foul ball. 1-2 now. Front of the plate, plays it home. Force. So there's one out now. Force play at home. The next batter, the third baseman, Ava Rednow. Got one out here. We're in the top of the inning. Oh. Catcher interference, so the run scores.
Now batting for Tipton, second baseman Michaela Ryan.
7-6 is now the score with one out. Strike on the batter, Michaela Ryan. She's a senior. Bases are still loaded. Oh, there's a shot down the left field line. It's fair ball. It's going to score.
All right, yeah, good job. All right, good job, girls.
So the Millers got 7 in the bottom of the second, and Tipton's came back here in the top of the third with 8 runs. Coach Ramsey's going to the mound. Looks like a pitching change. We're going to bring in the sophomore, Alexa Shannon. She's going to take a few warm-up pitches.
Now pitching for Noblesville, number 6, Alexis Shannon.
Alexis Shannon's going through her warm-ups. She pitched the first game. Tipton's got runners on second and third base now with one out.
Playing shortstop for Noblesville, number 22, Taylor Bowman. Batting for the Blue Devils, center fielder Leah Powell.
Leah Powell is the batter for the Tipton Blue Devils. She's a leadoff hitter. She's a center fielder. Strike 2 on the batter. It's 0-2.
Come on, girl. Let's go. Bring them two in. Come on.
First baseman, Taylor Henry.
Come on, Taylor. Come on. Focus.
Batting. Another one of those fine freshman players that Tipton has. Fly ball, strike one. Taylor Henry's struck out and hit a double so far in the game. Foul ball. 1-2.
All right, come on, Taylor. Come on, you're alive here. You're all right. Come on. Just see it and drive it. Let's go. One ball.
Here we go, dude. Here we go.
Come on, Taylor. Bring her in. You're all right. That's it. Good eye. Good eye.
It's 2-2 on Henry, the batter. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs. Tipton's got a runner on third. Fly ball to the right fielder. It's the third out. Flied out to the right fielder.
All right, good job, Tipton.
Yeah, the Tipton scored 9 runs on 6 hits that inning, and 3 errors so far.
All right, girls, let's go.
The Mills would lead off with Maddie Moore, number 7.
For Tipton, they scored 9 runs on 6 hits. No Noblesville errors, 1 runner left on base.
Maddie Moore will be
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning for Noblesville, right fielder,
Maddie Moore singled the first time up.
Come on, Tipton.
First pitch is strike. Maddie's a freshman. Another shot to the shortstop. She's quick. She's safe. So Maddie Moore is on first base. The next batter is Ariel Caskill. She's number 17.
Here we go, 117.
Ariel Gaskell.
Runner steals. She's safe at Maddie Moore's safe at second base. First pitch was a strike on Gaskell. Second pitch is strike. It's 0-2 on Ariel. want to thank our sponsor, Smith's Dealers. They're at 98 North 9th Street. That's on the square on 9th and Logan Street. Bob. Matty Moore goes to third base on the pass ball. Ball 3, 3-2. The next batter is Cassie Neal for the Millers. She's on deck. She's the catcher. Strike 3 on Ariel. So that's 1 out.
All right, come on now. Let's go, girls.
Now, the catcher, Cassie Neal.
Next batter is Cassie Neal. She's the catcher. She singled her first time up. She laid down a nice butt.
Come on, Tipton. Get down. Let's go.
Makes the score 9-8. Next batter is Alexis Shannon. She's the pitcher. Shannon also singled the first time up. No one on. Foul ball. Up the middle. Safe. Alexis Shannon with an infield hit there. That's what it takes.
Come on. Come on, Tipton. Come on. Feet up there. Let's go. Lift an edge. Let's go.
We got 2 outs. Second. So we got 2 outs. Megan grounded out in the first inning, and then she got a single the second inning. 2-0 on the batter. That could be trouble. Good catch by the right fielder. I can't see it down the line. 9-8.
Come on, girls. Another big inning. Let's go.
One run on 1 hit. One took from there and 1 runner left on base.
Let's go, Libby.
Hit a line drive out and walked. Alexis Shannon still pitching for the Millers. First pitch is a strike. We're in the top of the 4th. Foul ball. Down the third baseline. 2 strikes on a batter, 0-2. on Olivia Wynn. She's the catcher. Shot to the second baseman. Over to Cleverly for 1 out. Next. Everling reached on an air and singled in so far in the game. Fly out to center field for the second out. So Miller's got 2 outs. Next batter is Kennedy Stevens. First pitch is ball 1. Kennedy's another one of those freshmen that Tipton Blue Devils start. So they're pretty loaded with a lot of fresh sophomores. Ball hit down the first base line. 1-1 on the count. Hit up to second base for the third out. He hit the second base to first for the third out. So that was a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tipton didn't score that inning, so we're going in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The score: Tipton 9, Noblesville 8. Ailey Baker will be the leadoff hitter for the Millers this inning. She's our second baseman. We'll start in the bottom of the 4th here. Tipton, the visitors, is leading 9-8. They scored 9 runs in the 3rd inning. LA back to the pitcher. So pitcher to first for the first out. Next batter is Allie Compton. Base hit in the gap at third base. Left fielder fields it. Taylor Ballin, number 22. She's the shortstop. This is her first time at the plate. First pitch is a ball. Miller's got Allie Compton, the left fielder, on first base. Taylor Bowden pops down the left field line. The left fielder can't get to it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The Miller, Allie Compton on first base. Timeout. He wants to talk to his batter, Taylor Bowden. is a junior for the Millers. There's a bunt down the line. Fair ball. She's out of first base. Nobody's at third. Heads up running by Allie Compton, number 35. So with nobody covering third, when she turns second base, she sees nobody's there. She's got the green light to go. So we got 2 outs here. And our senior, she Cleverly, she's number 16. She's the first baseman. Sacrifice bunt and a fly out so far today. Ball low. Catcher made a nice stop. Fly ball. Third baseman, he's got it for the third out. Fly ball, third baseman. That's the third out, so.
In the bottom of the fourth inning for Noblesville, they scored no runs on 1 pitch. 1 runner left on base, no errors on Tipton.
Alexis Shannon's coming back out on the mound again. She's a sophomore pitcher. And we're ready to go.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for Tipton, shortstop, Josie Wood.
All right. Let's have a big inning, girls. Let's have a big inning.
She struck out and singled at her 2 times at bat. Ball a little low and outside. We're in the top of the 5th inning here. Foul ball, that's 1-1. One on the batter. Foul tip, 2-1. I mean 1-2. The score here is Tipton 9, Noblesville 8. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Hit to the shortstop. Throw to first for the first out. That's for you keeping score. That's 6-3. Shortstop to first base. So there's 1 out. Ball a little bit high. Ball 2 for the night. Heather Strong, she grounded out in her first at bat. The second time she was on a fielder's choice. There's a strike right down the middle. Two and one on the batter. Foul ball out of play. 2-2. Another foul ball. Still 2-2. It's 1 out. Another foul ball.
Good eye.
3-2, just slightly outside there. Walked her. Next to Sander and walked her. Next batter is Ava Ridnour.
Ava Ridnour.
Ridnour's the center fielder. Strong's on first base. Bunt. Strike one. I want to thank our sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners. Their phone number is 773-7200. Foul ball, 0-2 on the batter. Also, Gatewood's Vegetable Farm and Greenhouse. They're on 206th Street here in Noblesville. That's a family-owned business. Police shop local here with family-owned business. Next is Noblesville Trophies, 773-7391. Ball one. It's 1-2 on the batter. Also, Noblesville Trophies is another sponsor for us. Foul ball. Still 1-2. Heather Strong is still on first base for the Blue Devils. Also want to thank Smith's Jewelers for being a sponsor here. Their number 773-3383. Strike three. Caught her looking. So that's 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Michaela.
Come on, Caleb, bring the run in.
She's a senior. First pitch is a strike. Ground ball to the shortstop, the first, for the third out. So Tipton left one person on base, no runs, and no errors. You have to learn, man. You got to wear all kinds of clothes when you ball games.
Final score on the University Diamond tonight in 5 innings. Noblesville 14, Tipton 4.
Noblesville won the junior varsity game tonight, 14-4 in 5 innings. So, congratulations to the junior varsity for their victory here tonight against the Tipton Blue Devils. Well, we're in the bottom of the 5th inning right here, and the first batter is Maddie Moore. Maddie reached on got a single the first time up, and then reached on an air the second time. Ball inside. 1-0. Ball 2. Oh, strike. 1-1. Base hit through the shortstop into center field. She's going to second base for a double. Second base with a double. First time, this time up. Batter is the third baseman, Ariel Gaskell. She singled and struck out. Bunt went foul. Another bunt. Third to first. That moved Maddie Moore to third base.
Now batting, the catcher, Cassie Neal.
Cassie singled in a sacrifice bunt tonight. First pitch is a ball. Ball 2 on Cassie Neal, the catcher. Foul ball. 2-1. Bunt down to first base. Cassie Neal did her job. We got 2 outs. Next batter is the pitcher, Alexis Shannon. Shot right up the middle, Alexis Shannon. The Millers got a base runner. The top of the order coming up here. Megan Montgomery will be batting 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Megan Montgomery.
Strike 1 on the batter. Fly ball out of play. 0-2 on Megan Montgomery. She's the Miller center. Hit to the third baseman, the first. So we're tied up here going into the 6th inning. 9-9. So after 5 complete innings, the score is 9-9. Noblesville, Tipton's got 9 runs on 6 hits. The Millers have got 9 runs on 11 hits. Freshman our basketball girls. She's a fine. She's one of those great athletes that Noblesville's got that plays 2 sports. Leading off for Tipton this inning will be Leah Powell. She's the leadoff hitter. She plays center field. Brooke Herons down on the mound.
Leading off for Tipton at the top of the 6th inning, center fielder Leah Powell.
First pitch is a ball. Leah so far tonight struck out, singled, and then was called out walking out of the box. Brooke picked up a great play by Brooke Heron. She picked that ball up barehanded. Only way she could make the play and got her at first base. So 1 out. Getting fired up. Next, Taylor Henry. Fly ball. Out of play. So 0-1 on the batter. Ball low. 1. Taylor Henry so far tonight is struck out, doubled, and flied out. Ball 2. Low, 3-1. Three and 1 on Taylor Henry. 3-1. 3 balls. Shot to third. To first. 5-3. 2 outs. Next batter is Olivia Wynn. She's the catcher. Olivia's line drived out, walked, and grounded out. First pitch was a ball. Fly out of play. Fly out of play. 1-1. Two and 1. No runners on base for the Blue Devils. Got 2 outs. Another fly ball out of play. 2-2. 2-2 on the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And we got a tie ball game, 9-9. Strike 3 on the batter. Throw to first for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors for the Millers that inning. Brooke Heron did a fine job pitching for the Millers. Sorry about that. I had to get up and stretch a little bit. I'd been sitting here so I took my sixth inning stretch here. So we're going in the bottom of the sixth inning, tied 9-9, with Megan Montgomery, the leadoff hitter, first batter up. Foul ball on the bunt. One strike on the batter. I want to thank Smith's Jewelers for being a great sponsor for us here tonight on the Noblesville softball game. The pitch was a ball, so we got 1-1 now on Megan Montgomery. Ball 2. Maddie Everling went the entire game for the Tipton Blue Devils. Three and one on the batter. Haley Baker for the night. She grounded out the first time, singled, and then grounded out. Next batter up is Allie Compton. Allie's flied out, reached on an air, and singled. Shot to right field. Looks like trouble. It's just short of the fence out there for a double. The next batter is Zoe Schaefer.
Re-entering the lineup for the Millers and batting number 20, Zoe.
So Zoe Schaefer's coming back in the game here and batting in the fourth where she normally does. First pitch is a strike. Keep in mind we got Allie Compton on second base. Score tied 9-9. Hit down the right field. Fair ball. So that puts the Millers up 10-9. She's on third base. The next batter is Ashley Cleverly. She's a senior. She's playing first base. Foul ball. Foul ball on the first pitch. So far tonight, Ashley sacrifice bunt, a fly out, and a fly out. Fly ball. She missed it in center field. The Millers are going to score. Center fielder missed a fly ball, couldn't get to it. So it's now 11-9 with Cleverly on first base. Now coming to the bat is Maddie Moore. Foul ball. Strike.
Running at first base for Noblesville, number 14,
Shelby Doty's coming in to run for Cleverly. At the plates, Maddie Moore. 1-1. Ball. 2-1. Maddie so far tonight singled, reached on an air, and doubled. Another shot up the middle. So Maddie Moore reaches on a single. So now she's got two singles, an air, and a double. Ariel Gaskell is the next batter. She's our third baseman. First pitch is a strike. Miller's got runners on first and second. Oh, nice off-speed pitch there. Caught Ariel off a little bit off stride there, so that's two strikes. 0-2 on the batter. Ball, 1-2. Batter's out, third strike. Next batter is the catcher, Cassie Neal. So we got two outs. We got runners on first and second. Cassie singled, sacrifice bunt. Ball 2. Two and 0. The ground ball to second baseman to first for the third out. So the Millers got 2 runs that inning. So the score's 11-9 as we're going in the top of the 7th.
Bottom of the 6th inning for Noblesville. They scored 2 runs on 4 hits. No Tipton errors and 2 runners left on base.
So the Millers got 2 runs that inning and on 4 hits, and we left 2 runners on base on first and second. So we're starting the top of the 7th here. And Brooke Heron's coming back to the mound to pitch. Maddie Everling will be the first batter for the Blue Devils here. They're down 2 runs. Everling reached on an error the first time, then singled and lied out. So this is be her 4th time at bat.
Leading off for Tipton in the top of the 7th.
Well, here we go in the top.
Come on, Maddie.
Brooke Heron, the freshman's on the mound. Ground ball down the line. Foul ball. Ball. So it's 1-1 on the batter. Maddie Everling, the pitcher. Foul ball, out of play. One and 2 on the batter. Two. Ball. 3 and 2. It's a ball 4. Everling is it on first base. I'm sure they're going to put a courtesy runner in for. Abby Wood will pitch run for Everling. Kennedy Stevens is now batting for Tipton. First pitch is strike. Ball gets away from the catcher. Abby Wood hustles down to second base. Ball 2, 2-1. Strike right down the middle, 2-2. Pitch, a foul ball. Still 2-2. No outs. Abby Wood is on second base for Tipton. Scores 11-9. Strike 3. Got her on a high fastball. A little bit of a rise ball there. One out.
Your attention, batting for Tipton, number 22, Taylor Jude.
Now batting for Tipton, Taylor Jude, number 22. She's a senior. This is her first time in the game. She's a left-handed batter. Got it. Well, the Millers caught Abby Wood sleeping out there on Sunday. That's a beautiful picture. Oh. Ball. So that's 2-0. 2-0 on the batter. 11-9's the score. Foul ball. Taylor Jude is at bat. She's a senior. This is her first at bat tonight. 2-1's a count. Next pitch is a strike. That's 2-2. The Millers came off the field like the game was over, but the count was 2-1, and that was a strike, so it's 2-2. So they didn't fool the umpire. Ball a little low and outside. 3-2 on the batter. We got 3-2. 11-9's the score. We got 2 outs. Foul ball. Catcher caught it. And that's a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So the Millers come out victorious. 11-9 tonight on 15 hits, 11 runs. Tipton had 6 runs on 9 hits. We'll be here again tomorrow night, and Guerin Catholic comes to play the Lady Millers. So we'll see you here tomorrow night, and looking forward to the game tomorrow night. So for Perry Williams, we'll see you later.